In this video, I'm helping you make the really tough decision between choosing an agency or going the DIY route. We're going to talk through the top 4 reasons I think an agency is the right choice, but ultimately equip you with the information to make the decision yourself. So the very first point is experience. Anyone in an agency is going to have tons of hours of experience, whether it's coding or designing. Like they will specialize in what they do, and they've practiced it for a very, very long time. They'll save you so much time and so much frustration from going the DIY route because they know what to do, they've experienced the problems, and they know how to get around them. So the second point here is strategy. They're going to be a great partner to bounce any question you have about your website or your digital experience. They're going to be able to help you with user interface, user experience, SEO, copywriting, and so much more. And that's an invaluable resource you'll have at your fingertips whenever you need it. Our third point here is vetted partnerships. They go and work with all the different businesses throughout their journey that do hosting, domains, security, accessibility, privacy, SEO. And a lot of times along the way, they have to make moves because one of them doesn't quite do what they said they were going to do. So they move on and they find a better partner. Same thing with hosting. Most people start off with cheap shared hosting and don't know that there's other options, or they can't afford other options. Anytime you go with cheap hosting, you can fully expect a pretty bad experience when it comes to your website. Either it's going to be hacked because it's on shared servers, or the site isn't going to perform because the resources of the server just aren't strong enough to push what you're trying to push out there. Those things don't add up. It's like getting a really cheap laptop or a really, really bad phone. It just doesn't do what you want it to do, and it ends up causing more frustration. And that's where having that partnership with an agency and having their experience for going through vetted partners is unbelievably important, and one of those things that doesn't get talked about enough. The fourth point is software. As an agency, you're going to need certain things to be able to do the job. You're going to need add-ons for different functionality to make sure the website can do certain things. You're going to need creative software like Photoshop or Final Cut Pro to do video editing. You're going to have certain things in that site functionality as well, and free plugins almost always don't do the job. There are some exceptions, but more and more, those are going to the freemium model where you have to pay for a premium version of that as well to get all the functionality. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't get a really good website with free plugins. Going with a partner who's invested in those premium versions or those premium plugins can really be a lifesaver whenever you need that functionality. We said there were going to be 4 tips and that we'd give you a bonus one at the end of this video, and here it is. The biggest intangible about working with an agency is that they're students of the game if you choose the right one. There are some agencies out there that just turn and burn and template and just drop your stuff into it and move on, and that's it. But there are agencies out there who love what they're doing, want to give back to the community, are a part of the community, and are truly students of the game. And all that means is that they never really stop learning, always looking at the newest releases, always intrigued by the newest technology, and thinking about it in a way of how it can best serve our clients. You're looking for everything that can help make your job easier, deploy sites faster, and be more effective for your clients. And in that, like, you can't put a dollar amount on that. I will say the biggest caveat is that you have to find and vet the right agency partner for you. And not every partner is going to fit with you from personality standpoint, from technical execution standpoint. There are so many things that have to align to make a great partnership. I would really end this video recommending that whenever you do choose an agency, that you have multiple meetings with that agency, you ask multiple questions multiple times in different ways to make sure that you get a consistent answer and you get a real answer. Because sometimes some agencies have salespeople who are trying to make that sale and may not be as familiar with the product. So you really want to make sure that you feel comfortable with all the answers being given to you and that you've seen what it looks like in real life. So if there's something that's critical to your project, you've asked the question, the salespeople have said they can deliver on it, you want them to show you. When you do all those things, I think the decision is easy, but at the end of the day, it depends on your situation. You've got to figure out what's right for you, and sometimes doing it yourself is the right answer. I would love to know in the comments below what your situation is in your business currently. Are you just getting started? Are you building the plan for your business? Have you been in business for 5 or 10 years and it's time for a new website and you're trying to decide, do I do it myself or do I purchase a site from an agency? Tell me your situation in the comments below and let's have some conversation around that because I'd love to be a resource to help you make the right call. YouTube's got some other things that they think you can learn from this channel right up here. Click on one of those videos, have an awesome day, and be good to those around you.